Before starting work, I think like a lot of the junior doctors, we didn't know much, if anything at all, about finances. It's not what we devoted our time to. And so after med school and then getting an income, it was really no idea, if anything, for what to do with the money. So we heard about Milestone at one of the luncheons that was provided at the hospital, and compared to the one that we got earlier in the year from another company, we chose them because they seemed a lot more personable and were happy to answer the questions. And since then we've been very happy, I think, about the service so far. I think for us, a lot of the doubts at the start was whether, you know, we actually wanted someone to help us and manage the money that you kind of have been waiting so long to get, you know, starting after so many years at uni. And I know that was our doubts as well as a lot of our friends. But in the end, I think it was all an issue of accountability. We felt that when we, you know, talking to our financial planner, Aaron, you know, he really kept us honest, and you know, he was chasing us up more than we chased him, and we really liked that. Every meeting there was, you know, some minutes that would send to us. Every couple of weeks or so we'd get an email or a phone call that most of the time we can't answer, and you know, we really appreciated that, and we felt like that, you know, it wasn't just getting value for money, but you know, we were getting constant updates, and it was all very personable. And
it was great that it was a stepwise progression. So every time we had a meeting, we'll have little tasks to do, and it wasn't just all at once and overwhelming. So it was great like that.
Aside from the value aspect, I think we were really kind of not even sure what financial planning was about. You know, is it all, you know, glitz and glamour and, you know, making millions and all that? But what we really found out, for someone like us, it was really going back to the basics and, you know, learning what was important. You know, just getting the foundations right so that later, when your income grows, you know, your investments can also grow. I think that was one of the biggest things that we've taken away from it. Mm. And I think one of the earliest exercises you get to do is, you know, simple logbook of your spendings for a month. And that's always eye-opening, and you know, a lot of those things actually translates into habit, that we just automatically do that now. And I think, you know, with the step-by-step thing, like Lan said before, everything just becomes habit, which is what you really want, and you know, that's what sets you really from an early stage in your career. So in the 6 months so far, I mean, we've got a few things happening aside from, you know, doing the initial spending challenge. We now, you know, have our finances and spendings a lot more, you know, in control. We know where the money's going, how much is coming in, how much is going out, where it's going, and also other things like insurance. We've got that set out, you know, superannuation, and then we can really think about, you know, divvying up different accounts and then working towards a, you know, investment account and savings, and plan for other things that we've got, you know, that we listed in the first meetings as one of the goals that we wanted to achieve. So it's come a long way in a short amount of time, we think.
Mm. And because of our time restraints, it's been a great help with Aaron helping us with all the paperwork and just wading our way through this, everything that we have no idea about. Yeah. So it's great.
Yeah. And I think for us, the time that they're happy the fact that they're happy to do things after hours, like right now it's, you know, after 6, and you know, there's nowhere we can pop over at lunch or, you know, at 3 o'clock given the profession. So you know, we appreciate that. Even, you know, Skype meetings when we were posted rural, they were really helpful for us. I think ultimately, like our careers, you know, we want to know where we're going financially, to know that, you know, you might be earning more, but also know that your wealth is growing, rather than just, you know, have nothing to show for it. I think this has been a really good way to to see things in fruition, and that's what we've liked the most about this. Thinking back to a couple of years ago compared to now, seeing your salary at a proposed level and then seeing the overtime that you get along with that, I think if there was anything we would do differently is to wish that we knew about this kind of services earlier. And it really gives you a bit of direction and a bit of control as to where things are going. And I think, as students or, as junior medical officers, the earlier you get these habits in place, the better it will be, because you don't want to be, a couple of years down the line and really have nothing to show for all the hard work and hours that you've put through. So I think from our point of view, I think seeking a financial planner is a really good idea in hindsight. But for us, I think we're both very happy that we chose Milestone, and for the service and the things that we've seen come out of the portfolio, and all the hours that we've spent at work has also been showing up in our financial situation. It's much more stable, and we know where things are going.